Growing up, I was always that girl that had everything centered around church. Doing my A-levels at one of the worst colleges in Harare back then, I remember almost everyone in my class coming to college on a Friday, carrying an extra pair of clothes to change after classes. From the latest nightclubs, latest fashion, latest hot guys, and I used to hear it all. But in the midst of all this, I would be trying to figure out how to get to the all-night prayer that night and hoping I will be allowed to go, and also hoping my money would be enough for bus fare to and from the all-night prayer. While most of the students in my class would be picked up in big noisy cars and combis and go partying till the cows come home, I would be seeking God and really surrendering my life to Him on His altar in church. It was interesting on Mondays when everybody discussed their seemingly more exciting weekend shenanigans. I would be smiling, talking about how church was on fire and how powerful God moved in our midst, while everybody stared at me like I was a mad woman and boring. I was always that girl that did everything by the book, loved God wholeheartedly, still do, and gave my all, encouraging others and showing others love. I can honestly say my childhood and early adulthood were really centered around God, still is, good values, and a very straightforward upbringing. I can basically count the happiest days of my life, while most of it was always hoping for a better life, if I was ever going to make it, and how life was going to turn out for me. As much as we can be prayerful and being Christians, the human mind doesn't stop thinking and pondering on life's matters. I'm thankful, though, that I didn't turn out that bad after all, though things could be better. I had the privilege of learning earlier in life that if people who aren't your parents are willing to sacrifice something to add value to your life, never mess around with that opportunity, but take it and run with it like an athlete. I am not where I want to be, but I'm certainly no longer where I used to be, and certainly not remaining where I am. They say life is a process. Sometimes that process seems stagnant. Sometimes it moves like a hurricane. Sometimes it moves like a tortoise. But as long as you have a chance at life, give it your best shot and you will make it. And remember, do not be discouraged by the distance you still have to travel. Instead, appreciate how many life miles you have already covered. Your struggles have changed you into a stronger and better person. Don't let anyone dissuade you from blooming into the person you are meant to be. Keep walking, keep working, keep believing. There is light at the end of the tunnel.